Alright, hello and welcome. My name is Treelord and I'm gonna be doing a hard playthrough of a Goody Two Shoes Hogwarts Legacy. I'm gonna be playing Gryffindor. And I'm not sure if I wanna go for a witch or a wizard yet. Let me just see what kind. Because I will be doing also a hard playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy as a Slytherin, but being an absolute dick. So for Goody Two Shoes, I think I'll go for a witch. Yeah, something like that. Let's see the voice.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Yeah, that should be fine. And for the name, I don't know, something like... That's true. It's quite difficult to choose a name. I don't see anything for inspiration. Let's just go for Jules Oak. And let's start. The first thing that's going to happen is going to be a little bit of an intro. I'll try not to talk during cutscenes.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
It does have its points of comedy sometime. I have played it through it as a Ravenclaw, fully 100% of it. A bit overpowered, but that was a normal difficulty, so trying to challenge myself. But the music is a banger in this game. Absolutely have to play it one more time. Might have to turn the music down just a smidge. Should be better now.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your travelling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
Ah, poor George. Every time.
The key! Give me your hand!
It's a great intro cutscene. But now comes the really bad part, I find.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Now, I do realize it's a pretty old game. Don't remember when it came out, but I know I'm far behind it. But that's fine, I just had the chance to upgrade my PC just to be able to play it, even on mid settings. But the whole reason for the upgrade of the PC might come in a later game or a later video, and it'll be understandable then. I'll talk a bit more about my plans.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
It's
Mind your
always
step.
So annoying, the little things that
Where do
Professor
you
Fig
suppose
does.
your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Hurry up,
Hogwarts Castle
Professor.
was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Finally he moves.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
Oh yeah, it's holding the things that's gonna be annoying. But for now, I
That was a
suppose
bit
we can just
rougher
do
than I'd expected.
stuff like that. Destroy a few vases.
Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
And I hope he just shuts up for a little bit longer.
Ah, up there.
Oh, let's go left. Check it out. But I'm pretty sure everybody already knows that there is a small chest here with some coins. There are ways to get money here,
We're close
and
now. It's just ahead.
one of them would be who is selling gear. However, until we get a good price, it might take a lot
Steady
longer.
yourself. Reparo!
So like I mentioned, I have played this game before, and I will try to first speed through this story
Almost there.
until my level is just too low, and then I'll just start with some side quests. Unless it's for spells, then it's best to do them as quickly as possible. Any spell you get access to is a must.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
And I will also be rushing to get to the brooms, as well as
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
well, the
Perhaps
races
our host
definitely,
was a noted seer. Interesting.
and the duels.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
I'm not sure if there's anything useful to do with destroying all the vases. It's just fun just to click a bit, see something explode. Now, like I mentioned, this will be a
Enchanted crystallized stone
good
again.
playthrough.
But what could it be blocking? What's
Later
this?
on, I'll just
Professor Fig!
keep everything. Where is that old man? Here he is.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
He's so blind.
What in Merlin's name?
But it makes sense.
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Oh look, we have a snoring goblin.
Hello?
So funny. Just being polite.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh.
Sleeping on the job, and then as well being lazy.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
Little man.
Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
You'll want to take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Like a time travel's tale over here. Yeah, 400 years.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
I'm not sure, but I think this is the vault where we just stopped us where in the Harry Potter movies.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Here we are. When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Awesome.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Alright, these are the first parts are just gonna be easy, but later on they get a lot more complicated. You just press everything. Oh wow. So the story-driven one, you don't actually have that red bar following you a lot. So this is a fully new experience.
There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
I hate tutorial levels. What shall one do?
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos!
And here's a second spell we
This
learn.
is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Yeah.
Revelio.
One thing about Revelio is it also shows where chests are as well as locks.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Oh.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are
We
you
are-
all right?
So
Yes, sir,
very
I'm fine.
weak.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
So I might have to be perfect one doing this. Yes.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
And here should be our first fight.
Look out!
Potato.
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Deposo!
wow, no pumps at all.
Confringo. Descendo. Expulso.
Ooh, this is gonna be a bit more challenging than I thought.
Levioso. Confringo. Defindo. Expulso. Lumos. Stay close.
Yeah, you're gonna vanish.
Revelio.
Like I
Lumos.
said, we can find chests,
Professor?
but since we
Professor
don't have
Fig!
our guidebook
Professor,
yet,
where are you? This isn't good.
good for early
Where am I
money.
supposed to go? Lumos.
We are gonna follow the
What's
chests.
happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Should be one
Lumos.
more. There it is.
Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
So yeah, I will try to comment a lot more, but there's so much text going on. Might have to do a couple of side quests.
Revelio.
First of all,
I
do
suppose I'm on my
Revelio,
own this time.
and then find the point.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Mm-hmm. Oh god. Yes. Been doing that for a while now. Oh god. This is a difficult one. Alright, so... Oh!
Lumos.
Oh wow.
Lumos.
Yeah, I played this on fucking easy mode. On hacking easy mode.
Revelio.
Any more chests?
Lumos.
No. Alright. It just tells me I'm gonna have to play a bit better, because last time I played through I had all 3 potions left over. Oh, there are some chests here, which I will gladly take. Any early money is good money. Boom.
Revelio.
Just in case, but no. Forget what I take here.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps
So
George,
many cutscenes.
died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Reasonable.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
So doing your job is traitorous. Alright.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
What a security measure.
No way out!
What a coward.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
I always thought it was a forbidden forest, but I just like skipping cutscenes a lot. I have to turn on the game music, but I can't do it for a while. I was always scared that the loading screens would be too long, but they're quite fine.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I
Can
need
you
to
just
study this
shorten
locket
the
as soon as I
skirt on
can,
her?
but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas Nigellus Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
I'm not the fan of Professor Black, but he would be such a great antagonist.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Considering this whole thing takes place before the whole Harry Potter, it's pretty well made. I like the expansion of the map.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'll say
I'm looking forward
glasses.
to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
We shall do daring.
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring. Undaunted by the unknown. Willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
It's exactly what you wanted. Alright.
Better be
Gryffindor! I played this game in another language previously. I didn't like the voice actors, but then again I'm kind of spoiled by how movies and everything else goes. Oh look, another Weasley. See it on the red hair.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
I hope you don't mind the construction noise going down below.
It's most uncommon.
I didn't think it'd be this damn loud.
This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Sorry for the noise in the background, but if you want me to talk, I'm gonna have to continue doing like that. But it's
now, which way is the common
not
room?
as nice as a Ravenclaw one. I'm wondering about the Slytherin and Hufflepuff, but Hufflepuff I'm probably doing on my own without a Let's Play or a Let's Charge. Oh, there's a door. Can we go in? Oh, we can.
Revelio.
Anything to see here? Just a chest. I'll take it. I like to loot. Oh, look.
It must be different starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Oh, they all sound so pretentious.
That girl thinks she can get away with anything.
Can't imagine starting a musical bit.
I hope a professor catches her this time.
Down. A professor could arrive. Don't fall off. Still not working. Ugh. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh. Hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
So they give you 3 options, and I think the top option is always the one that's best.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Let's see
Is it
something
really
better.
that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Not bad.
Nellie will do
Nellie will
anything
do
for
anything
attention.
for a thrill.
A professor could arrive any moment. It's tradition in my family to play a game of Quidditch on the moors during the holidays.
I hope a professor catches her this time.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe.
Must be hot there.
Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Let's see. It's true, it was terrifying, but it was nothing I couldn't handle. It's very
It
daring.
is true, but we handled it very well.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Oh, I really hope they put in a mission where we have to find her at the top of Hogwarts. That would be so
You'll like
funny.
it, trust me. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Does having your aunt here make things difficult?
More than you'd think. Most people assume I can't get into trouble or be given detention. But they're wrong. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year, keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest.
Matilda.
Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth. And thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Alright, so we can explore a bit now, but I would just say let's get out of this. Like I said, this is a completely morally goody two-shoes game playthrough, so anything I shouldn't be doing,
first day at Hogwarts?
unless it's for a
I've been
mission,
dreaming of this day for a long time.
I will
Can't
not
believe I'm
do.
here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
The previous,
Here you are.
it's called ZAG, so the Tax in German, which I find really strange. But I don't remember what the abbreviation stands for.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Revelio.
This way.
Damn it, I was hoping I could cheat it a bit. But yeah,
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Potions is dull and charms is dire.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
oh god, I hate this part. It's just so slow and agonizing.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information.
Revelio.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Alright, so with these pages, you get experience and you can level up. I think there's 150 in total in all of Hogwarts. Yeah, you can see there's a lot to do, and it's best if we 100% complete it to get all the levels we can.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
And we're gonna have to wait for one specific individual before we can go in there.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Oh, shut up. Let me go on my own already.
perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Yeah, so let's select the south wing and come on. So I will be collecting all of them. As soon as I get the broom, it's just way quicker to get through the whole map, especially later on when you've got quests to do there. And I might
And
do.
here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
I can never get enough of the castle.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
All right. Give me one moment.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Well, since Professor Frick asked us nicely, we shall lie to her. But later on, I'm just going to tell her everything straightforward.
I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Alright, one more
It's
talking
good to
to.
see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Do we want to be proud, or do we want to say we didn't like to lie to her? Well,
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
so much tutorial. I think I want us to go to the quests. Not yet? What is it? Ah. It just tells you which one you gotta follow. These are both basic spells. But first, I think we'll go to defense
The
against
map is
dark
enchanted
arts.
to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Before I attend the class, I just wanted to show you this. And like I said before, you gain levels by completing the challenges in here. Now there are, I think, 150 field guide pages, and getting close to it will get you at to 100 to level 40. We have a couple of quests. Yeah, we could talk to him straight away, but any new gear we have? Well, we've got some gloves, we got some glasses, which is really fun because you can actually change the look into something you want. Let's go pink for now, it's kind of fun. We have a hat, gonna change the look. I like, yeah. Maybe you can change the length of it. Kind of feel it's weird. What about here? What do we have here? Ooh, it's a pretty nice one. But yeah, we can change the appearance later on with all the collection that we have here. And this is going to be the most painful collection to do apart from this, because there's just so many collectibles. Everything else is pretty easy once we get there, and for now we shall go back to the common room. I think it was on South Wing, I think Gryffindor common room, like that. Okay, there's multiple hints. Just because I have free reign now. Oh, where is it? See, this chime you hear, it tells you that there is something going on.
It all baffles me.
Probably it's over here somewhere. By the bat singing lady. And you want to collect the field guide pages, especially the early levels.
Revelio.
So yeah, the fun thing about this... Oh, there's a house chest. It's a spoiler for when we actually do that quest. But it's gonna be bloody difficult and annoying. Oh my god. So you will see me cast a lot of Revelio coming up. Considering what is going to be happening over there. Now before we do anything but that... Anything else here? Nah. So let's go to Defense Against Dark Arts, but I will be trying to get all of the blue flames. Like I said, it just helps with a lot of different things. I will first speak to one more person and then do the quest with... There she is.
There's something in there. Hello. I don't believe we've met. Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me.
I mean, it is just a small side quest and it's pretty easy to do.
That solves the mystery.
Just cast
Must
Lumos.
be a clue.
And then...
I should look around in case it's nearby.
Where's the fat guy? Probably on the other side then.
This looks like the location from the painting.
There it is.
What could be so special about it?
Find the
Let's
moth.
get you back to your frame, little moth.
And there's a couple of those. I don't remember the exact number.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
And you get field guide pages in return, which is great because we just leveled up. Let's quickly talk to her. This is counted
Lenora,
towards
I solved the mystery of that painting.
to the 150.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend... Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have...
We want this one. Alright, now let's just go Defense Against the Dark Arts. These flying pages, you do it with Axio, but I'll leave that quest, thanks for opening, for another time. Because there's just a lot to collect. And here's the next Blue Flame. Yeah. Let's begin. Last quest for today. And I shall call it for that. Until the next video.
got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
So yeah, you learn spells, and you have you have some leeway, but in the story mode, it just doesn't matter.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Larger.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise... Good. Well done.
Levioso. Levioso.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast,
Where did the
and
carpet come
Protego.
for?
You may begin.
Alright, first battle.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This will be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a good man.
There you go.
Levioso.
If only all of my students were this event. I do enjoy a lively duel.
But there was no difference with that one.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Alright.
Right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
So let's just talk to Sebastian
Nice work.
and call it a
I
day.
enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
It was also a borrowed wand. I mean, let's be humble.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
Oh no,
Whether it's joining
we
a
shouldn't be
secret
doing
dueling
this.
club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
All right. Just a quick check. I'm gonna untrack it and say thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.